Jedi family. It is Return of the Knicks. Watch along and play-by-play here on the BX Sports Jedi Network. Tonight, the New York Knicks host the Charlotte Hornets here on the BX Sports Jedi Network with the world's most famous chat from the world's most famous arena. Let's get it. Take the lead. All even at 1-on-1 here. Here's Fournier. Fournier holds the ball and RJ comes up with the ball. RJ passes it back to Quickly. Quickly 12 on the shot clock. Quickly puts up the floater. It's good! Emmanuel Quickly gives the 2-point lead for the Knicks. 103-101. Yes, indeed, IQ. Yes, indeed. That's what we're talking about. How did you get that count? Because you called the Thunder beater. You called it about 2 minutes ago. 2 to 3 minutes ago.
When there was a minute left in the game, I said I could feel it about the beat.
Here we go. Everyone on their feet. I hope they call a foul here. Here's Burks. RJ from the curl for the win. It's good! RJ Barrett! Yeah! RJ Barrett! He hits it! Yes, indeed! And now, please welcome your New York Knicks at guard 6'6" for the University of Colorado, number 9. Walt at guard 6'6" from France, number 13. Evan Fournier at forward from Duke, number 9. RJ Barrett at forward from Kentucky, number 30, Julius. I want to get traded, Rondo. And at center, at 7 feet, from Louisiana, number 23, Mitchell Robinson. The Knicks head coach, Tom Thibodeau. Salute everyone. Welcome to the Return of the Knicks podcast. Watch along and play-by-play. I am Big Sports Store Kev. With me, my partner, always on this play-by-play, the one and only world-renowned Chef Dan is in the building with me. Chef Dan is going to put on his headset. Just got a little bit of technical difficulty myself. I got stumbled in the introduction with Alec Burks. I was thinking about RJ Barrett. So salute to everyone.
Jedi. It's fine, Jedi. It's fine. But I love it. I love it that we're here watching this game right now. This is a very important game for the New York Knicks. It truly is a very big game. Who know that down the stretch in a losing season, somewhat, it is what it is. Looking at our record, you are what your record says you are. Down in a losing season, we'd have such a pivotal game down the stretch. And that's what we're facing tonight with the New York Knicks.
Indeed. Where the Knicks take on the Charlotte Hornets. Big task in the building, at hand in the building. Salute. Nick Pride, indeed. Nick Pride, indeed, fellas. But before we get going, you know what we like to do here at BX Sports Jedi Network? We want to help you guys, trying to make a little shekels in your pockets here. So tonight, the Hornets are a 2.5-point favorite on the road at Madison Square Garden. The money line is a -140. Plus 120. The over-under is 223.50. Last time I took the under in this team, they went over both last between the Knicks and the Hornets. But, of course, the Knicks had that big, impressive victory on the road. But tonight, 223.50. Chef Dan?
223. I'm shooting with the over. I have to go the over because Charlotte does not play a lot of defense. They don't. They don't play
That's
a lot
true.
of defense. They love running up and down the court. So what the Knicks have to have the ability to do tonight is run up and down the court and match their pace. I see this being an offensive fest. I'm going with the over.
I'm good choice because this is the top 5 teams in the NBA this year in dunks. I think the Charlotte Hornets are number 2 in dunks, and the Knicks are 5th in the league in dunks efficiency. So they get the most dunks. These 2 teams, easy baskets, second opportunities, and a lot of usually that it tends to have a lot of scoring. So I can see your point on going over the 223.5. Yeah, so remember, bet with your head, not over your head, and salute and good luck. Make some money, and of course, be responsible. So we'll appreciate you. Thank you for those that are listening to us, that are watching along with us here. Step down, only 6 games left after tonight. Here, the Knicks are down by 4 games to the play-in tournament with 6 to go. It's a uphill climb, but they're playing some really interesting games. So unfortunately, is if the Hornets win tonight or they clinch, and if the Knicks lose, they're out. So they got to win to keep just alive.
Yeah, that's really it. And so we're going right back to the mantra and what we say consistently. Take care of what's in front of you. It's not we can't worry about anything else. We have to take care of right there what's in front of us in this Hornets game. And they have 2 victories over us right now. We only have the one that was, it was in some impressive fashion the way we did it, but they're coming to look to get some get back. You know that this team they're young and they have a fresh memory and they're like that. So we have to find some way to attack and keep up with their ferocity and outlast every punch they give us and have a counter for that.
Yeah, absolutely. And before we go any forward, let's wish a belated happy birthday to the one and only world Clyde Frazier. The Glide turned 77 if not yesterday, and what an icon! What a tremendous not just a ball player but broadcaster. Phenomenal inspiration for why we want to imitate the Glide. Phenomenal man. May he be blessed with many more years of health.
Most definitely, as he I don't even want to announce this, but I remember reading this earlier in the year. I believe he plans on giving this maybe 1 to 2 more years of broadcasting, and then he's going to retire. Which, I mean, at the age of 77, he has the right to do that. But we're gonna appreciate every moment we have because Clyde throughout the years has taught us a lot of game as Knicks fans. So the next guy who comes to take his spot, it's not just the colorful language that he provides. That's there, and you got to have some flair of your own. We're not saying you got to, repeat the Clydeisms, but you got to have some flair. But you also got to know the game of basketball and be willing to teach the people that are watching.
Agree. So that's a big, huge few shoes to fill because not just the Knicks still haven't found a point guard to fill his shoes as a playing on the court, and now with his play-by-play, they won't. It's gonna be hard to find those shoes to fill there as well. Wow, Clyde Frazier, phenomenal. I mean, there's still more time with him, and there's still more appreciation, man. I love Clyde Frazier, man. I'm not ready for him to retire either, big hand at task. That's why I said we bless him with a lot of health and longevity and ready to go.
I'm sorry, you said big hand at task.
Yeah, right. I said it backwards. See, I have my own isms. See, I'm trying to come up with my own isms to see if I could at least
you get something to stick.
Yeah, something to stick. big task at hand. My apologies, but it's all good spirit. It's a Jediism.
But no, you did create a Jediism, the reach-in tournament. You created that. That is yours.
That's part of Master Yoda.
No one can take that from you. Yes,
that's Master Yoda's teaching.
Created that. You did.
Yes. Oh man.
Yeah. But man, we have Julius Randle in the starting lineup, and is do you want to address it right now, or do you want to leave it alone?
That's what I was gonna ask you. Should we address the elephant in the room or not? I don't know. Do we want to address the elephant in the room with it? I just got one thing to say though. That's all I gotta say, and we'll move on forward with that.
I think that's all that's need to have been said. And from there, I'm interested in seeing, how RJ can continue this 20-point streak, because I want to say it right now. Congratulations to RJ Barrett. He has reached the threshold. He has scored enough 20-point games that on the season right now he is averaging 20 points per game. But he shouldn't be settling here. What's the hunger gonna be like?
Right, and it's gonna be interesting with him to finish remainder. I'm telling you, I think he's got another 40 point game. RJ Barrett in his bag here to end this season. I kind of smell it. I feel it. I don't know which one of these remaining 5 to 6 games, but I think he's gonna. I think there's a 40+ game, which I think he's gonna. It's gonna be wow. It's gonna be one like, man, we need some more RJ. And when the season comes, if the season comes to conclusion, there is not a extra playing game. We're like, man, we're gonna miss RJ Barrett. It's his maturation on the court, and also Toppin has been playing phenomenal lately. Finishing the stretch quickly, playing well, not turning the ball over. Asserting himself, showing, getting better here and so forth. And it'll be interesting to see how they close this out here and without the noise around, what's going on behind the scenes. And of course, the report is out there, from WFAN, Craig Carton, and mentioned a couple days. I had the footage, but it's still uploading. Sorry, guys, I couldn't have any time. But we'll address that in the end of the game at the end of the game when we usually wrap it up for a few minutes. But let's see. But personally, I hope that number 30 comes out, plays well. I'm not talking about going there and give me a 30 piece. I would like to see him have 9 to 10 assists tonight. He wants to impress me. Give me 9 to 10 assists. Even if you score 17 points, give me a double or near triple double. One of those pedestrian, but with the high assist. I will be very, very, very impressive. And I mean, you know what? Maybe he's just having. It was just he woke up on the wrong side of the bed, but he's the one that's going to determine it.
My hope for Randall is a little bit less than that for you. I'm not counting the stats at all. It doesn't matter for me for this game. I would love to see better body language. Better body language, better activity for number 30 tonight. If we could find some way to see, if we could, watch a defensive possession and see him sliding the puppies like he once did a while back, that'd be lovely to see, because I haven't seen that in a while. I'd love to see that, if 30 gets the ball in the post, instead of trying to make a lackadaisical pass, they're actually reading the game with the intention to help their other teammates. I'd love to see that. If the team is running back on defense, if number 30 isn't having the fourth or fifth conversation with the referee that he loves having, I'd love to see that. The stats are going to come, but I'd love to just see overall a better basketball player.
Right. When I mentioned the points don't care, because we know he could score. Is that when I'm talking about the high assist totals, that means he's involved. He's getting everyone involved. He's giving them and feeding the ball in the right play, setting them up in the right position to score. And that's trusting your teammates. That's engaging with your teammates. and having that confidence to share the rock and put them in a position to succeed, not just give me the ball and I'm keeping it and I'm giving it when and also one thing is that also could be a little misleading. You're like you said, Chef Dan, because he could rack up a bunch of stats with Fournier and assist. I want him to spread it around. Give me some assists with everyone, involving everyone, feeding Mitchell Robinson down in the post, making your move or vice versa, and cutting R.J. Barrett or so forth. That's going to be impressive. We'll touch the temperature at it. We'll see it at halftime. When halftime comes, we'll say, how do we see? What did you see? Did you see a guy who's a little bit remorseful, with his actions? Say, I had a bad season, my bad. Let me close off strong to let you guys know that I am part of this future here. But we shall see there. So I didn't get you the starting lineups for the Hornets. I was waiting for it. So it's Bridges, Washington, Plumlee, Rozier, and Ball. The same starting five that we saw last in Charlotte. Chef Dan will close the game out because he's been winning for us and on a winning streak, and we started here. And Barrett brings the ball, and we're on the way here. Barrett over to Fournier. Fournier back to Burks. Barrett back to Fournier. Fournier now over to Burks. Burks now in a corner double team. Passes it to Fournier, and that's going to go to the backcourt. That's going to be a turnover. So a little sloppy there. So Hornets will have it in the side out of bounds. That's a turnover. Dangerous. Salute. He says, why is Randall even on the court?
Hassan Delgado, salute to you also in the chat, man. Thank you so much for joining us as always, man.
So here's Ball. Bounce past to Washington, and that was too easy. So he lay up right in. So here's Burks now. Burks to Fournier. Fournier now to Randall. Back to Burks. Randall giving up the ball early here. Randall had a cut there. He had to open, but of course that was a little bit too far out. And his alley-oop tried to go to Mitchell Robinson. So the Knicks look a little dis-sync. He then on sync two back-to-back turnovers and backdoor to Rozier. So Rozier in the backdoor cut, and he scores easily. So 4-0, 2 easy buckets for the Hornets here. So Knicks got to regroup here. 4-0 here. A couple early easy buckets. So here's Burks, and they're gonna call a foul on Plumlee. So that's a silly foul for Plumlee. They're gonna need as much bodies down low because then Mitchell Robinson will create havoc. So Plumlee has his first foul really quick here. Let's see if the Knicks would exploit that. Here's Mitchell with the ball in his hands. Mitchell Robinson puts it up. He got fouled. Wow, how about that? Mitchell Robinson from the high post showing some nice moves there. Looks like Mason Plumlee. Go ahead, Chef Dan.
Yeah, nah, he got a black eye right there, as he was about to say. He got a shining like he was,
like he was at the Oscars.
Yeah. He was at the Oscars and he told a bad hair joke. But Mitchell Robinson, what I wanted to point out, this is the second time we're seeing against the Hornets. He's comfortable enough to put the ball on the court and drive it.
Absolutely. He misses the first free throw there. And salute to Dangerous, who had the best meme of the night. He says Will Smith at the end got a trophy identically like his wife. Good job there, Russ. I like that. So he goes 1 of 2 from the line. Ooh, Fournier got caught with a foul. Bailed out ball. Fournier looked like he was outside. He looked like he got a nice tan. Well, he looks more like red. He looked like he was on a boat fishing or something. Here's the inbound to Plumlee. Plumlee the ball. Thought about the 3. Now he steps. Now he resets. Now he's driving. Up in the air, passes it. And Rozier. And he hits a 3. So the Knicks trail 7-1 early here. So this looks like an opposite of last time when the Knicks played the Hornets. Here's Fournier for 3. And Fournier misses it. Rebound Bridges. So Hornets want to push here. Bridges over to PJ Washington. Washington back to Plumlee, but turnover. Knicks will have it. So Knicks need to get going here. So they'll bring the ball up here, New York. Down 7-1. over to Randall. Randall now catches 3 in rhythm. He hits. So salute Dexter Gordon. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well, my friend. So 7-4 here. Here's Plumlee. Plumlee over the ball. And he passes the Plumlee turnover. Here's RJ with the ball in transition. RJ now running. RJ pushing. Now he's got ball. Now he's driving. RJ does whatever he wants. It gets inside. RJ Barrett. So Knicks down by 1. So Barrett. Here's ball. Ball step back. Thought about it. No, he pushes it to Washington. Puts it up. High up and rebound. And right there, RJ has it. RJ pushes it right to Randall. But Randall holds up. Now Randall shoots the 3. And he hits it. So Randall giving assist to RJ Barrett. And Randall hits the 3. Knicks have a lead here, 9-7. Dexter, those are correct. And, Ball with a nice move. Ties the game at 9 apiece. Here's Burks over to Mitchell Robinson. Back to Randall. Randall over to Burks. Burks calling out a play here. Burks passes to RJ Barrett. RJ rises for 3. And that's in front of the rim. And second opportunity, Mitchell Robinson there to clean it up. So Mitchell Robinson gives 11-9 Knicks. Knicks have a 2-point lead here. Here's Ball coming to bring the ball up. Ball driving, puts up the floater, and he hits it. So he answers right back. Now 11 all even. 8:21 here. Here's Burks. Burks over to RJ. RJ over the right side of the court. Now he's going to back up. Over to Randall. Randall. Back to Barrett. Barrett back to Burks for 3. And he misses. Rebound right to Burks. Over to Barrett. Barrett now driving. Barrett going to it at will. And he gets it. RJ Barrett getting anything at his will. Driving. Because remember, Plumlee has 1 foul there. So he's taking advantage here. Here's Ball. Ball. Misses. And here's Burks. So Burks now. So there's no rim protection right now for the Hornets. Knicks need to attack. Here's Burks here running into some traffic. Right over to Randall. Randall 12. Randall now driving. Randall step back. Now he has nowhere to go. Over to Burks now. Burks rises for 3. Burks misses. Long rebound. Mitch Robinson comes up with it. Now Fournier steps is up for 3 and he hits it. 3-pointer. Evan Fournier. Timeout on the floor. So Chef Dan, the rebounding of the Knicks, second opportunities. They get into the 50-50 balls, and this is the chance. They were down. They started off a little rough, but they actually have a 5-point lead.
Mitchell Robinson has an ungodly ability to offensive rebound the ball. He is offensively rebounding the ball at a rate right now that is historical in the league. Ever since the All-Star break. He's been going up alongside with RJ Barrett as well. When Mitchell Robinson wants to make his case for getting paid against the New York Knicks, he's going to show you something like this, an offensive rebounding rate that he has. And how many times do we see it that an offense getting a second chance at a possession helps them out so much more?
One thing about Mitchell, salute to shot clock violation. Salute, welcome to the channel. First time seeing you in the chat. So salute. Welcome aboard. When you're mentioning, Mitchell Robinson has to be more consistent night in, night out, and especially against the big centers in the league. He tends to disappear at times, and that's my frustration with him.
I understand that, but we saw that he's coming along in his 3rd year.
Oh, yes.
Monday night, that's a victory against Vucevic that he wouldn't have gotten his first 2 years.
Yes. Vucevic used to ate his lunch those years. Oh.
Vucevic couldn't get him this year.
Right.
That's big. The other thing too I want to ask everyone is, I know we think that having a starting center is easy, But realistically, look at it. If you go into the free agent market, who is going to be our starting center?
Right, there's nothing, and yeah, Sims is a good backup for him. Yes, Dexter, you're absolutely correct. He is a really good backup for Mitchell Robinson if you're going to go with that combo, and if you trust get a second one of your second rounders and you want to bring a third center, have him on a 2-way contract like they did with Jericho Sims, you could do that, but they have to. That means Noel is expendable. Tom Thibodeau giving high fives at the end of the at that timeout. Wow, Thibodeau changing a little bit his tune here. But we need to see that when the second unit is out there. So here's Ball bringing the ball up. Ouch, don't want to get a cramp here. Bounce pass here to Bridges. Bridges over to Rozier. Rozier back to Bridges. Bridges now driving. He pushes Burks. And whoa, he throws it up and got it. Wow, that was a blatant push there with his elbow. No call there. Okay. Here's Fournier now. Fournier over to Barrett. Barrett now. Barrett got a lot of contact. No calls. So they keep the ball here. Martin pushed it out of bounds. Is Martin a twin with the other one from Miami?
Yes. Yes.
It's like, what is this guy? Clone?
They have the Morris twins and the Martin twins.
I got you. And here's Randall. Randall fakes, spins, fades away, and hits it. So Julius Randle a little engaged here. So 3 of 3 shooting so far. So Knicks back up by 5. Here's Martin over to Bridges, back to Ball. Ball now driving. Bounce pass to Plumlee. Plumlee back to Bain. And here's Washington. Washington step back 3 and he nails it. Actually, that was Bridges. My mistake. So Bridges
due for 139 million. Yeah, Bridges.
Yes, indeed. Here's Barrett. Barrett over to Burks. Burks over to RJ. RJ driving. RJ puts it up. It's good. RJ Barrett. Give me it. He takes it. So Barrett. Here's Rozier. Rozier to Plumlee. And Frazier just made a reference to Chef Dan that RJ Barrett with his culinary skills, slicing and dicing. So that's for you, Chef Dan. And here's Randall. Randall back to Fournier. Fournier back to Barrett. Barrett had the ball knocked down, so triple team, and they disrupted the pass. Here's Paint and Bridges. So he hammers it in there. So Charlotte back in too. That turnover, the Knicks paid for it. So Bridges is getting hot now. Here's Fournier now. Fournier over to Burks. Here's Fournier. Fournier, who wasn't earning a shoot around, but he gave it a go today. And he spins, puts it up. It's nice. Beautiful rainbow shot. He hits it. So 22 to 18 here with 5 minutes here. Here's Ball. Ball. Pretty quick pace here so far. Ball over to Bridges. Bridges, who's been hot here. Now Martin, back to Ball. Ball, bounce pass to Plumlee. Plumlee puts his head down. Mitchell Robinson said, not tonight. So here comes Fournier. So Fournier, back to Barrett. Barrett now, isolation. Now puts it up. And it's good. RJ Barrett should have got a foul there. So Barrett again is cooking, slicing and dicing. Here's Bridges now. Bridges, no call. A lot of contact. Plumlee got it, but he stepped out of bounds. Knicks will have it. So a lot of hot NBA action going on here, Chef Dan.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This game is moving fast right now.
Look at RJ. Look at RJ. Look at RJ slicing and dicing. Four minutes, 31 seconds here. 24-18. There's a pause due to a clock malfunction at the Garden. The backboards are out.
Did Dolan pay the electricity bill?
Con Edison, we need you. Con Edison. So there's a little timeout here, a little bit of a break because of misfunction on the backboards with the clock. They want to see if they reset it, reboot it. Technical difficulties even happen even on the MSG floor. Don't forget, hit those likes, hit those likes, hit those likes. If you haven't hit those likes, it really helps the program. Likes, share, let everyone know what's going on. Agent says Julius kind of quit on that play that didn't count. Let the quarter match, because he's too much on the microscope. Let it. Yeah, he's playing okay. He's playing good.
I don't want to dissect any and every. I don't want to dissect every possession that Randall has tonight.
He's hot. He's in hot water. He's on everyone's shit list. Yeah. Oh, they're calling a timeout. They're a little pause here, but let me see something. Let me make. They get the play going. Hold on. Let's do this real quick. This is Randall right now.
You know what? You just made the list. Oh no! Oh, here we go.
Yeah, so he made the list. He's on everybody's list. Julius Randle. All right, so that's it. So here we go. Fournier now. Fournier, Jericho Sims in the game. Here's Fournier driving over the corner to Quickly. Manuel Quickly saved it there. Manuel Quickly now dropping. Manuel Quickly still keeps his dribble. Over to Randle. Randle, top of the key. 4 on the shot clock. Randle step backs 3. And he hits the front of the rim. Rebound goes here. And here's Clyde. Clyde puts it up and he hits it. He looked like he traveled there. I know there's someone really happy right now that Clyde scored. 24-20. Here's Randall over the quickly back to Julius. Julius Randall stops. He keeps his dribble up in the air back to quickly now slicing and dicing. He did that snake dribble and he got in there and scored. Manuel Quickly. Wow, nice move there. IQ.
That was so different.
That was nice. And here's Martin. Martin stops. He falls. And he blames it on Gina. I hope everyone else got the reference there. As they inbounds the ball here, Montes Harrell's in the game. And they're going to call a foul. Now they're going to get a little ticky-tack. Yeah. Jericho Sims pick up the foul there. So 3:05 here. Salute to everyone in Miami. Here's Martin. Shoots the 3 and he misses. And he comes Jims with it. Over to Quickly. 3 minutes exactly here. Quickly now. Emmanuel Quickly over to Randall. Randall has a one-on-one with Montes Harrell. Randall's driving in the paint. Puts it up. And he misses that one. But loose ball. So Sims try to back tap it, but Martin comes up with it. Martin over to Bridges. Bridges up, and that didn't look pretty, but he got the scoop play up there. So he was ambidextric in the air there. Here's Quickly stops, puts the brakes. He needs help, and he goes over to Randall. Randall now. Randall wants to go, but Randall now spins. Now, no one there, nowhere to go. He rises, and he misses. Tough shot there. So, Randall missed the last 2 in a row. And here's Bridges, and he nails that. Big Tash, please. Big Tash, don't go down that rabbit hole, as there's a timeout on the floor. No way. I heard that all summer long. Clyde, no. No, thank you.
You want me to... Shot clock violation once that Randall just had the last 2 possessions. I don't know. Last 4 actually, right?
I think I think 3 in a row. Let's go there.
Because Quickly had the floater just now, but
yes,
he also
that
had the fadeaway jumper he hit. Yeah. He had the last couple of possessions.
Yeah. No, you're good. You know me, everything is but a joke with me, man. I just heard it so much over the summer between Clyde and Colin Sexton. And neither one on here. So yeah, I heard too much of that over the summer. As we have a timeout on the floor here.
You
He
know,
goes
that
laugh out
campaign
loud.
is-
Exactly. IQ was ignoring Julius, directing him traffic. He just approached IQ during the timeout. Oh, I didn't see that one. They actually went into a commercial. Sheldon Johnson, salute Sheldon, salute in the building, man. Always watching along with us.
I don't know what Julius is looking for from Emmanuel quickly. You just missed those last two possessions. I'm not gonna lie, it was getting to a point where I'm like, yo, it's 2 minutes left in the quarter. Why is he even still out on the court?
Yeah,
This is Obi time.
He's on a high
Obi's
note.
earned this.
He's
Yeah.
gotta learn from Seinfeld. You leave on a high note. And like Agent Super Argo was saying, you know, he's gonna start supporting Julius until the end of the season, then trade him. And it looks like Julius is gonna sit.
Feeling that way.
Julius Randle's turning out to be the Alfred Payton this year. Jose, salute Jose. 2023-22 next year. Jose, salute Jose. In the building with us. They're right now showing the Thibodeau's conference. Once they get back, they're talking about the conference, about, you know, the players and all that good stuff. It's not, you know, as they inbound the ball here quickly, and Obi Toppin is in the game. Yes, Toppin wants to get the ball up high in the post. Now Toppin crosses it to RJ. He has Martin one-on-one. RJ now spins, gets in there, puts it up, and he gets it. RJ Barrett. 28-24 with 1:38. So Barrett. Here's Bridges over to Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre shoots three. Kelly Oubre misses. Here comes Quickly now. Quickly stops. Shoots the three. Misses the rebound. Rebound comes out with Rozier. Rozier got up high for that rebound. Here's Harden back to by Rozier. Rozier fakes the three. Now he's driving. Puts it up. Blocked by Obi Toppin. But Kelly Oubre right place at the right time. And he got it. So Kelly Oubre there got the bucket. Here's Quickly. Over to Toppin. Toppin faked the three. Now Toppin going strong. And Obi Toppin off the glass. Nice finish by Toppin. Attacking the basket. Here's Bridges now. Bridges. Now he skips his dribble. Bridges. Bounce pass to Rozier. 13 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. Bridges all discombobulated. He puts up the shot. And good job there by Fournier boxing out Oubre. And here comes Barrett. Barrett going coast to coast. RJ Barrett. And he's going to the line. Salute. Hardstorm Media. What is up with you, man? Salute, man. How good to see you here. Hope you're doing well.
I love that just now. I absolutely love that just now. You want to know why? If you've seen the drive by RJ Barrett, who's in the paint?
Sims.
No, that's Obi.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Obi gave one of RJ's defenders a back screen to give him a chance to drive and get that.
Oh, got you. The play. You're talking about the play before.
No, this drive that got RJ to the line.
Okay, you got me there.
Like
I didn't pay attention to the details. That's my fault there. Here's ball. Here's Oubre. Oubre hits the three. You were at courtside last home Hornets game. Awesome. A Charlotte native. So 13 seconds here. So Knicks scored 31 points so far. Here's Barrett. 4 seconds. And try to get to McBride. McBride didn't expect that play. So they turned that ball over. with 3 seconds here, 3.3 seconds. As Oubre inbound the ball to Martin over the ball. He had it pretty good, and we hit the front of the rim. Wouldn't count. It would have counted, but the Knicks are 31-29. One possession at a time, one quarter at a time, one half at a time. And right now, the Knicks are up 31-28-29. So they started off slow, but they ended up with 31 points, Chef Dan. And I know you're going to call the second quarter there. What's your thoughts?
This was so far a great quarter by the Knicks. The minutes that Julius are in there, I know they started off a little slow and discombobulated, but as soon as things started rolling there, they won the minutes with Julius Randle. You got some diminishing returns there at the end of that, so now he sits down. You have it with Obi Toppin, and it's right back to that offense we've been seeing these last couple of games. They are running up and down the court. They're passing the ball a lot. They're making back screens for other people, making it easier for other people to get buckets. They're helping each other out right now. So far, so good. I like the thought process right now. I really love it.
And you know what? When we're looking at that and we're saying, that's all we were asking for. Remember, I was saying, can you give us another 5 to 6 or anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes of Obi Toppin on the court, and maybe you could diminish Randall's minutes from here to there so you could get a fresh, crisp, a more go at it Julius Randle in short spurts, and then you give Obi Toppin that time to develop and get his game going, and he could get scoring and getting that. Then we may be probably talking about a difference of maybe Knicks gearing up for a playoff run, maybe a 6 seed. Instead of what we have going through now. That's all we wanted from as fans. I know he's the head coach and he has more basketball knowledge than any of us do, but that's all we wanted. Can you give us an extra minute and keep Randle fresh and come in with spurts? That's exactly what we wanted, what we're seeing now.
Yeah, and not even to say that had you done this, we would be a playoff team. We don't want to say that, but by Thibodeau's own admission in the last couple of post games where he's saying, the practice can only do so much. You have to give them game reps in order to replicate that game speed and give them a chance to replicate what they're doing in practice. That wasn't happening earlier this season at all. It wasn't.
Right.
So
you're absolutely correct. It wasn't.
As we have Ball has the ball for the Hornets. He gets the screen, gets it over to Harrell. Harrell is fouled and won. So Harrell heading to the line to try and complete a 3-point play. We're tied at 31. So Harrell at the free throw line. Front rims it. Burks with the rebound. Gets it over to Quickly. Quickly bringing the ball up the court now. Gets it to Burks. Burks gets a screen. Pulls up for 3. And that's good. Alec Burks for 3. 34-31. Knicks have a 3-point lead. Ball has the ball now. Defended by McBride. Gets a screen. He's driving downhill. Gets the floater. 34-33. Quickly has the ball. Quickly calling out a play right now. Gets it to Burks. Burks over the Toppin. Toppin. Now back to Quickly. Quickly. Hesitating now. Has Oubre on him. Gets a screen. Now has Thomas on him. He's dribbling. Sidestep 3. And that rims in and out. Washington with the rebound. Washington bringing the ball up. Washington gets it over the ball. Ball's driving. And he lost it. What did they say? Last touch by who? Last touch by the Knicks, they say, as Mitchell Robinson comes in and Sims sits down. They get it to Harrell. Harrell. Hands off to Thomas. Thomas with the floater. Got it off in time, 35-34. Knicks have a 1-point deficit. Quickly bringing the ball up the court. It's 10:35 here left in the first half. Quickly gets the screen. He's stopping. Gets it over to Toppin. Toppin fakes the three. Now he's driving. Kicks out to McBride over to Quickly. Quickly splits the double team over to Burks. Burks for three. And that's off the mark. Robinson, he almost had the offensive rebound. They say he touched it last. 10:20 here left in the first half. Ball has it. Ball bringing the ball up the court. Ball. He's dribbling, driving, kicks out over to Oubre. Oubre for three. And that front rims. McBride kicks it out to Burks running ahead, and Burks got blocked. What do they call? Should have been a goaltending, but they get it back. Over to Thomas. Thomas fakes it. Thomas over to... Oh, that's a pass to Harrell. And Harrell gets stripped by Burks. Burks bringing the ball up the court. There's some fast pace. And Toppin almost got it, but they come up with the ball. Ball has it. He kicks it out over to Harrell. Harrell, and they call a foul before the shot. Harrell got fouled on the floor. It's a lot of fast NBA action here. As Harrell has it over to Thomas. Thomas kicks out to Washington. Washington back to Thomas. Thomas, he pulls up mid-range, and that's front of the rim. Toppin with the rebound for the Knicks. Quickly has the ball now. Quickly bringing the ball up the court. Quickly gets the screen from Robinson. Now he's spinning around back. He gets it over to Burks. Burks asking for Quickly to cut. Now he has the screen. He switched defenders. And Burks gets a foul. Or what do they say? They say the ball was just rolled out of bounds, so they're not blowing the whistle right now. Burks gets it over to Quickly. Quickly open for three. That's off the mark. Robinson gets the offensive rebound over to McBride. McBride pulls up for three. That's off the mark. They Hornets come up with it over the ball. Ball running up the court. Ball kicks it to Harrell, and Harrell got the layup, and they call the foul.
Ugh.
That
He's
was
becoming
a
pest. Yeah, he's becoming a pest, this Harold.
He got it on Quickly there.
Salute JD.
Harrell converts the three-point play. So it's 38-34. Knicks have a 4-point deficit. Quickly bringing the ball up the court. Gets a screen, gets two screens. He's dribbling behind the screen over the Toppin. Toppin broke down the defense, and he lobbed it up to Mitchell Robinson. So I'm going to go big on big. 38-36. Knicks down by 2. Ball has it. Ball defended by McBride. He's driving, stepping back now. He's getting another screen. He kicks out over to Harrell. Harrell to Thomas. Thomas for three. And that's off the mark. McBride fighting for the rebound. They're fighting for it, and Burks comes up with it. That was a nice scrum there. Burks driving. He slows down, kicks out to Quickly. Quickly, he's driving, takes the floater, and that misses. But Mitchell Robinson, misses the dunk. Toppin almost comes up with it, and that comes out of bounds. Oh, man. Mitch Rob, come on now. Ball has the ball. Gets it over to Thomas. Thomas back to ball. McBride is playing him tough right now. Kicks it off to Thomas. Thomas for three. And that's off the mark. Burks comes down with the rebound, and he got fouled. So Oubre with the foul. And Jaden McDaniels comes in. So Oubre sits down. No, excuse me. Thomas sits down. McBride kicks it off to Quickly. Quickly bringing the ball up the court. Lobs it up and Toppin with the slam. So IQ with his eyes open, showing his presence on the court. 38 all. Washington has it over the ball. Ball driving, and he loses it. Knicks save it. They get it over to McBride. McBride running up the court now. McBride kicks it out to Quickly. He fakes the three. Now he's driving. Gets the floater off, but he gets fouled. So Quickly. And he's having a quick talk with the referee right now.
Yo, this game is fast paced, dude. This is fun.
It's very fast right now.
This is fun. I like it. Look at it.
So
Look at that
Quickly
alley
to the
oop.
line. And he front rims the first one. Quickly quite off with the shot right now, but he's been dishing right now. He's been dishing and boxing some people out, playing some good defense. Quickly converts the second one. So Knicks have a 1-point lead, 39-38. They want Ball to bring the ball up, but McBride is playing them tough right now. McBride, they get it over to Harrell. Harrell in the post. Harrell over to OUBRE, and OUBRE got fouled on the 3-point play.
Get OUBRE?
Toppin got called for that, yeah. You see.
Uh-oh. Well, see you in the fourth quarter now.
So OUBRE getting ready to convert the 4-point play. And he does. So they get it over to Quickly, 42-39. Knicks down by 3. Quickly gets a screen from Toppin. Now he's in the paint. He's dribbling, kicks out to Toppin, over to Fournier. Fournier gets a screen from Toppin. Fournier driving. And off the bank is good. And Fournier heading to the free throw line. And there's a timeout on the floor. So Knicks with the chance to tie up the game. Yep, that's Ball with the foul.
Ooh, baby. Guys, thank you guys. Hit those likes. Please share. Let people know what we're going on here. Thank you for everyone in the chat watching along with us here on a really quick game, man. Fast pace, up and down NBA action. What did you say? 6.5 minutes right before halftime. That's fast.
Yeah. And what time is it right now? It's 8:18. Yeah. For a game that started at 7:30, it's moving fast.
Yeah, it's moving pretty quick. Guys have dinner reservations.
Those referees, they got places to be. They're like, hey, I'm trying to leave the garden right now. Head over to Oceana just in time for me to get, what was it? I want some octopus legs, drenched in the herb oil. Then I want the fried chicken. I want the chicken plate with the creamy polenta on it. Nice little mustard seeds on the crispy chicken skin, and I want some steak with some fingerling potato chips and some blue cheese crumble on my steak. That's what they want, with the beef jus on there. So they going to get all that stuff.
Nice. That's nice.
As the Rangers are in the game against the Detroit Red Wings right now, and it's tied up 2-2 in the first period. It's a lot of fast-paced action going on in all sports, I guess.
Oh yeah, and then you have AEW Dynamite going on. Oh, Super Agent Arco. Let me tell you a quick story about this. That's why that came out of my head, that potato. One time we were my friend, we went to Applebee's on Veterans Day. So this guy just bought us some drinks, thinking I never served in the armed forces. My friend did. So he asked me what I did. I said I was a potato peeler in the U.S. Army.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm just getting football news. Bruce Arians is retiring.
Oh shucks. The heck?
He's retiring. Yeah, he's retiring from coaching. So,
all right.
I guess they don't. He retires and he moves to the front office, and Todd Bowles is the replacement. So Fournier to the free throw line. That's a little Tampa news for the boys in Tampa, right there. Jedi.
45 minutes away from the Jedi Studios.
Yeah. As Fournier ties up the game, 42 all. 6:40 here left in the first half. Ball has it, defended by Quickly. Randall's back in the game. They get it over to McDaniels. McDaniels kicks off to Oubre. Oubre dribbling. He's driving. Is that a turn? Oh man, they call a kickball. That could have been a turnover right there. So Barrett's coming back into the game as Quickly sits down. So yeah.
All right, Barrett's back in.
Ball has it.
Back and get some water.
And that's a turnover. So the Hornets quickly turn it over as the ball slips out of McDaniel's hands. Ball passing the ball just a bit too high. Fournier has it right now. He kicks it off to Barrett. Over to Randall. Randall pulls up for three. And that hits the front rim. Fighting for it. Ooh, Mitchell, nice hit off to Barrett. And the Barrett misses the three. McDaniels comes up with the rebound. 5:58 here left. They get it over to Ball. Ball has it. Top of the key. He pulls up for three. And that's off the mark. Fighting for the rebound. That is... so they say the Knicks touched it last. Ball hands it off to Plumlee. Plumlee over to Oubre, and Oubre gets it stolen. Yep. That's a foul right there on Oubre. Oh, well, maybe they're saying the referee got in Burke's way. So Knicks have the ball now, 5:38. They get it over to Barrett. That was a nice carom off of Charlotte Hornets play, but they get it over. Oh, man. Oubre with the easy move in transition. And 44-42. Knicks got to run the ball up the court. Fournier has it. He's driving. Floater, and that's good. So the Knicks tie the game up now, 44 all. Ball running the ball up the court. Ball dribbling. He has Fournier on him, kicks it off to McDaniels for three.
Come on, Fournier.
And that's good. 47-44. So Charlotte regains a 3-point lead. Burks has it over to Barrett. Barrett kicks off to Randall. Randall, he's driving. Randall loses it, gets it off to Barrett. Barrett driving. Kicks off to Fournier. Fournier sidestep three. And that misses. McDaniels comes up with it. They get it over the ball. Ball in the corner for three, and that's good. So they've gained a 6-point lead now on the Knicks. Burks bringing the ball up, and there's a timeout. I don't want to, like I said, I really don't want to pick apart every single possession by Julius. But when you kicked it off to Barrett and he was driving, it makes no sense for you to run concurrent with him to driving, because you're bringing your defender down there as well with him.
Nobody's running back on defense. If I would have got a croissant, I thought Fournier wasn't gonna get hot, but
No, 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 no. Did you heat up the croissant?
I did not.
Nah, then it's a cold baguette.
Oui.
Then his shot is just as cold as that croissant.
Wow, Bruce Arians. I can't believe.
Yeah, it's football season. So we're in a commercial break right now as Tibbs has to talk to the group. They have to find some way to run back on defense. And the offensive continuity isn't there right now. As G Money is in the chat just as the Hornets happen to gain the lead.
Salute.
Salute. So we're still in a commercial break right now.
That's a good question, Agent. I think Grimes are going to be shut down. I would shut him down. There's no need for him to come back in injury. Let him. We had a scare. We held that breath. He passed. I will keep him out personally.
At this point, yeah. Yeah. At this point, it would hurt more than help if he's coming back on an injury trying to play like you. He's not even going to play to his best abilities because he's hurt. They show some young Knicks getting awards. I don't know what the award is for.
It's Dave the Butcher. For academics and playing.
Ah, okay.
And those are Dave the Butcher's sons. Both of them.
Oh, okay. So, I thought Randall was going to inbound it. Now Barrett's going to inbound it. Bit of a confusion here. Burks has the ball. Gets it over to Fournier. Fournier kicks out to Burks. Burks for three. And that hits the front of the rim. Mitchell Robinson comes down with it, and he gets fouled by Martin. So Robinson is heading to the free throw line.
That's what we need. Mitchell Robinson and be a monster on the offensive glass.
There's Robinson, misses the first one. Makes the second one. So he goes 1 of 2. It's 50-45. Though the MSG ticker has taken away a 3-pointer from the Charlotte Hornets. I don't know why. Bridges gets it over to Rozier for 3, and that's off the mark. Plumlee gets the offensive rebound. Plumlee kicks it out to Bridges. Bridges, he's driving, kicks over to McDaniels. McDaniels driving. He kicks out to Martin. Martin, he takes a floater in the middle of and that rims in. So 49-45. So I guess they did take away the 3-pointer from the Hornets. Burks has it over to Randall to Fournier. Fournier drive in, and he misses, but Robinson cleans it up over to Barrett. Barrett for 3, and that's good. RJ Barrett for 3. So 49-48. Knicks down by 1. Rozier has it. Rozier getting defended by Barrett. They get it over to Plumlee. Plumlee over to Martin. Martin over to McDaniels. McDaniels driving, and he misses. They're fighting for the rebound. Plumlee comes up with it, and he gets a dunk. So 51-48. Burks has it. Kicks it over to Randall. Randall thought about the three. Now over to Burks. Burks pulls up for three. That's front of the rim. Plumlee comes up with the rebound. Plumlee bringing the ball up. Plumlee to a cutting Bridges. Bridges over to Martin. Martin driving. And that layup is good. So he got that on Randall right there. Randall. Defended by Bridges. Gets it over to Fournier. Fournier for three. And that's good. Evan Fournier for three. So Knicks down by 2. 53-51. Rozier step back three. That's off the mark. Barrett with the rebound. Barrett bringing the ball up. Barrett. And he got tripped up there by McDaniels. So Barrett is heading to the free throw line. Both teams are already in the bonus. Okay, so when LaMelo did the step back in the corner, his foot was out of bounds, so that shot doesn't count.
Nice. Nice.
Barrett converts the first free throw. Knicks down by 1, 53-52. Sims comes back into the game. It's 2 minutes left in the quarter. Barrett goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line, tied up at 53 all. Bridges has the ball. He's spinning, driving. He gets it over to Martin. Martin over to Plumlee. Plumlee, he's dribbling against Sims. He's trying to show off the dribble package. Kicks out to Ball for three, and that's good. 56-53. Burks has it. He gets double teamed over to Randall. Randall thought about the three. Now he's driving. Stolen by Ball. Ball comes up with it. Ball steps back. He pulls up for three, and that misses. Burks comes up with the rebound. They get it over to Barrett. Barrett, he's dribbling, slows things down, gets a screen from Sims. Now he has Plumlee on him. Stepping back a little. He's driving. Got the left-hand drive and misses the layup. Too much off the glass. They get it over the Ball. Ball's driving. And that's stolen. For, what did they say, a foul?
Oh, that was a clean steal.
Ball at the free throw line converts the first one.
He started off all right, Rocky X. He asked if Randall was actually making an effort tonight. He was. He's been playing okay.
He's been playing okay. Ball converts both attempts at the line, 58-53. So Burks gets it over to Barrett. Barrett kicks it off to Randall. Randall gets it off to Barrett. Barrett driving. He misses, but misses the second one, but he gets fouled, so Barrett is heading to the free throw line. Barrett at the free throw line right now. Converts the first one. Converts the second one. So Knicks down by 3. Barrett with 18 points. His ball has it. Ball. Kick. Oh. Now they get it back to Ball as he swung it to Rozier. Deep three. And that rims in and out. Now Fournier has it off of the rebound from Sims. Gets it over to Burks. Knicks want to slow things down as there's only but so much on the shot clock. Gets it to Randall. Randall jab stepping. He steps back, pulls up mid-range. That misses. Ball with it. Ball driving. Kicks it out to Rozier. Rozier pulls up for three. And that misses. That's the end of the half. Knicks down by 3.
Pretty quick. A lot of packs at bad pace, although the last 5 minutes were a lot of fouls and back and forth. But all in all, that's a lot. You took the over, right?
Yes.
There you go. You're pretty much almost there with that over.
Yeah, 223. Yeah, it looks like the over may be.
It might be. Although when we think we get a high scoring first, the second half, someone has like a 13 or 17 point quarter that screws everything up. But
yeah.
All in all, salute to Rocky X, salute to Maria. I forgot always to say hello. Maria in the building with us. Salute Maria. Good to see you there. Of course, May 4th in the building. Got Gideon. So we're at the half here. Melvin Smith as well. Salute. Randall played decent. Nothing to write home about. He made some effort. He made some conscious play. Got a few assists, but that's of course with Fournier. We were talking about getting assists with other players, but all in all, the Barrett playing very well on the court, getting to the basket, getting his shot. He's out there causing havoc. He's pretty much taking over this game. RJ Barrett putting it up strong. Yes, he was. It was too strong, but he's having a strong game going to the basket, attacking. Also having a smart IQ, knowing that Plumlee, when he first got the first foul early in the game, he attacked the paint and he kept going, trying to, and that was a smart move. All in all, Quickly needs to get going though. Quickly, his shot isn't going as much, but he's a second. Hopefully in the second half he comes out shooting blazing, and hopefully Thibodeau in the third quarter doesn't allow Randall to stay past the 6-minute mark. Make the substitution early. Bring Toppin in. You could sub him back in if you want, but keep a fresh, quicker Randall. I think the less spurts of Randall on the floor, where he could go out and do his thing or do what he has to do, helps and pull, so like that he could keep fresh and just keep that short spurts and let him be great in short spurts. I think that will help him, his confidence, and also help the microscope that's on him to just dissect a little. Darnell Davis, what is going on?
Salute. Man, I think I agree with you 100%. To Randall going past the 6-minute mark, I'm okay with him possibly if he has a good third quarter, him going past the 6-minute mark. It's just I would not like him to go past 8 minutes. Yeah.
I can see that. But if you get that first timeout of the dead ball at that 6-minute mark, I'm getting Obi in there. Let him finish. Even if you have to, just change a little bit. Also, the scouting, you throw wrinkled in the Charlotte Hornets scouting report, knowing that everybody knows, and they give that blitz to the Knicks at third quarter because they know Thibodeau is the way he doesn't rotate. When to attack, when there might be a spurts to attack this team because either they come out flat from the third or they're fatigued 7-minute mark.
So we're looking at that. We're looking at the half right now. The Knicks are shooting 44% from the field. Hornets are shooting 49%. Knicks are shooting 29% from 3. Hornets are shooting 32%. Knicks are shooting 69% from the free throw line. Hornets are shooting 80%. Though we have more attempts than them. Rebounds, we're winning that battle 27-19. Offensive rebounds, we're winning that battle 8-4. That's Mitchell Robinson right there. Assists, they're winning that battle 19-12. Steals, they have more than us 4-1. Blocks, we have more than them 4-1. Turnovers, they're winning that battle. They have 5, we have 6. So we're going to have to slow it down on the turnovers there. Points in the paint, surprisingly, they're winning that battle as well, 34 to 22. So we have to find some way to generate better looks in the paint. I think it's just RJ Barrett who's been finding ways to generate looks in the paint, and Mitchell Robinson as well. So, and Obi Toppin.
Yes. Yeah.
So we have to find some ways to do that. Second chance points, we're winning that battle, 13-6. Fast break points, though, we have to do something about this. They have 8, we have 0. We haven't been on the fast break like that at all. Or even if we have been, we haven't gotten to execute on it. We have to find some way to execute. We both have the same points off turnovers of 6, and both had the biggest lead of 6. So it's all about right now trying to attack with speed and pace.
Oh yeah, that fast break. I'm surprised that they hadn't scored any fast break points the way they've been trying to push and run the ball. But okay, I can understand that. But look, hopefully in the second unit runs in, that changes later in the game.
Most definitely.
So what we do right now is we'll take a quick break. I know you want to stretch your legs a little bit, and before the second half going here, so don't go anywhere. We're gonna take a short break. We'll be right back. We're just gonna drink some water, stretch our legs, and get going here. So be right back, guys. Knicks at the halftime, 58-55 trail, and we'll be right back. And we're back here at the half here. Knicks down by 3, 58-55 here on the BX Sports Jedi Network. Thank you so much. Dexter, salute Dexter. Came in, salute. Right, thank you for smashing that like button. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks. As we wait for the halftime here, we saw that Paul George returned back for the Clippers. And wow, phenomenal pickup. But coming back off from that injuries, and boy, they could use that influx of talent going into the 8th seed, playing and hopefully maybe win their game and get into the playoffs. And it sounds crazy, but the Lakers are 11th in the Western Conference, not in the play-in at all. Wow, that is like, wow, very, very surprising. And then he gets into it with Brad Turner, with the reporters, and he got up and looked like he was gonna Will Smith the reporter. So Westbrook, man, I feel bad for him. He went like May 4th. I feel with you the same. He went home to his home LA, and he's having the worst season of his career. Wow. So they're out. They're out of there. They look like, I don't think they make the play-in, folks. I think Lakers don't make the play-in, and that's going to be major disappointing. And Frank Vogel will not be the head coach of that team, and I know definitely it's not going to be Fizdale. So so who knows who's going to be the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers? That'll be interesting to see what autonomy LeBron James is going to want to bring in there as a head coach. He doesn't have that much there. Do they want to bring it'll be interesting to see who they bring in there for the Los Angeles Lakers, and they got a lot of figuring out to do. Their lack of draft picks, cap situation, guys don't fit, guys are older. The Lakers are going to be a mess. When LeBron does retire and Davis they're gonna go through some dark ages. So, well, that's what you happen when you try to chase those rings and don't come up with it. When you take those gambles and you take that risk, the Lakers, that's a shame. That's gonna be let's see how quickly the NBA is gonna help them. All of a sudden rebuild. Let's see on that. But salute to everyone here. Let the Knicks here have to try to close out this game. They're trailing here 58-55 at the half, as Chef Dan will be here shortly. He's taking a break there. I hope he'll be in there. I have the third quarter. Once it starts, we'll continue to play-by-play in the watch-along. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. I can't believe, man, there's only 6 games after this, with concluding tonight's game left in the season. But it's been a pleasure calling mostly all. Well, I haven't missed a game yet. The West Coast game, Chef Dan's been on there. The network hasn't missed all the games, but man, that's what a season. Despite the fact that we might not make the play-in, but it's been a pretty fun season there. Despite the ups and downs. Melvin Smith says, hell with the Lakers, guys. We need a new head coach. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see the Knicks as well. Would they say Thibodeau will return, but you never know. You never know what happens here. It'll be interesting. Like Chef Dan always said, interesting to see those exit interviews at the end of the season when players meet with management. They find out what they have to say, or what's the air of grievances, what comes out of it, what reports, what rumblings. So we shall see. Thank you, Melvin. I appreciate it. I thank you guys for supporting, all the programs from game number 1. Appreciate everyone listening and watching along and having fun. It's been fun. It's been fun and frustrating, but fun at the same time when you watch these games with you guys. You make the games go smoother because we don't, we laugh at it when we're in pain and agony of losing games, but then we start laughing when we go through it, the jokes. And there are only six of these NBA basketball Knick games at least left for the season, but let's have fun with it though. Let's finish it out strong, and let's hope the Knicks finish off this last few games strong as well in victories. Giving us some good euphoria. What we see is the RJ Barrett playing so phenomenal. The young kids running and gunning. We see a glimmer of hope at the end of the tunnel. We see the light at the end of the tunnel. We're like, wow, it looks really good. So it looks like we're heading in the right directions, but there's some tweaking. But those kind of tweakings could be a pinnacle part of our franchise. So we have plenty to dissect with that. But that's just my thoughts here at the half. With the way we're seeing here and with the things that are going on with the noise and all the outside noise with the Knicks.
I agree with you 100%. There are definitely some things that need to be addressed with this team. That's something we have to cross the road, when the time is up. But right now we do have this young squad that is fighting for whatever slim little chance they see, in front of them to just continue their season. They're fighting, and the only thing you can do is commend that fight and give them a chance. And so I love, what we're seeing with the young guys continuing to fight and just trying to keep this this team somewhat afloat. That's their job as the young players of this team. They're lifting the franchise up right now as we speak.
That's right. That's right. And then and then just to rehash real quick, they have 7 draft picks in the next two years.
That's a lot of drafting.
A lot of drafting, a lot of capital to do maneuvers and moves and trade back for later down the future with other teams. It's a lot of you have riches, but we got what we seen from Leon Rose, Brock Aller as a capologist and scouting, along with the rest of the front office. When it comes to the draft, for the past 2 years, they have shown us that very competent, very smart, very frugal, but in a good way. And they know how to make a turn. They could stretch a nickel into $2. What I mean? They had a nickel and they ended up getting players that were $2. Worth a lot. Jericho Sims, McBride, and now we haven't even seen Rokas Jakavitis yet. He might, who knows? He might actually even be the better player of all these guys besides Quentin Grimes. You never know. So there's a lot of positivity, a lot of weight in gold, but they got to get playing time and develop. So we'll see. There's a lot to talk. We'll dissect that. We'll have plenty of time to dissect that, but we're just going to start the third quarter here. So I hope you guys are ready. I'm ready. Let's get back into the action as they'll bring the ball up here. Rozier. The Hornets are going from right to left, and here's ball passes over to Rozier shoots the 3, and that's off the mark. Rebound Barrett, so Barrett jumped high over that rebound over Mason Plumlee, so now he gives it to Burks. Here's Burks over to Barrett in the paint, mid-range, and he gets the bounce, but no, misses. Almost had in there. Mitch Robinson kept it alive, but Bridges comes up with that rebound. So Bridges over to Plumlee. Plumlee now trying to go at it, but nope. Mitch Robinson, good close out. Over to Rozier. Back to Washington. Back to Ball. 14 on the shot clock. Ball stops. He goes. He puts it up. Blocked by Mitchell Robinson, and they're going to say it's coming down. It's going to be a goaltend.
Yeah, he hit the backboard first.
Yep, you're right. Here's Burks. Burks over to Randall. Randall fakes the 3. Randall driving. He has a double team. Now he's double. Back to Burks here. 9 on shot clock. Back to Randall. Randall one-on-one with PJ Washington. Back to Burks. Burks shoots for 3 straight on, and he nails it. So Burks from 3-point. Give Randall an assist there. So Ball, 2-point game here. Over to PJ Washington. Washington back to Ball. Ball now driving. Ball up high, but that was a bad shot. Here's Knicks 2-on-2. Here's Barrett. Good job there by Randall. Get an assist to Randall on Barrett's dunk there in transition. So I think that's their first fast break points, Chef Dan.
Yes.
Here's Bridges. And he hits a 3, man. So Bridges 2 threes here. So Hornets back up by 3. 14 points for Bridges. Here's Barrett now. Barrett passes to Burks. Burks catch and shoot 3, and that's off the mark. Offensive rebound, loose ball. Washington comes up with it. Washington spin away from Barrett, but here's Ball now. Ball thought about the 3 and behind Bridges, but Bridges recovers. And here's Ball. Ball trying to go for and Ball shoots a long 3, and that's off the mark. Too much English there, and Fournier comes up with that rebound. That looked sloppy, but here's Fournier. Fournier hits a 3, so we're even at 63. So Fournier, 16 points for Evan Fournier. Here's Plumlee. Plumlee stops, puts it up, and he misses. Plumlee's trying to do what Mitchell Robinson did to him, and Mitchell Robinson's playing some good defense. He's trying to get Mitchell on a dribble, but no soup for you. So Plumlee has a mismatch. Here's Burks. Burks got contact, no call. Here's Rozier, lobs it up to Bridges. Bridges try to get a dunk, and they're going to call a super late foul on Randall. He tried to posterize Julius. Wow. I got to see that there. Oh no, he did foul him right in the face. He will.
You know what I
him.
commend though? The effort. That's the effort right there. Put him on his butt. He got to earn it at the line.
Yes. And he hits the first free throw. Yes, good. Absolutely. You knocked them on their ass. That's what Charles Oakley, Karl Malone, guys like that would make them do. You know? So he hits 2 free throws here. Hornets back up by 2. 65-63 with 9:01 here left in the third. Here's Fournier. Bounce pass to, he tried a smart play there, but not enough English there from Fournier. Here's Rozier. Rozier made it look too easy. So quickly Thibodeau with a foul, calls with a timeout. That play by Fournier wasn't bad. If he would have just done it.
It wasn't bad. No, it wasn't bad. The reason why I shake my head and say no is that, like, I know Randall has position in the post, but he's not watching the full court. He has to see that there's another guy coming up and is about to cut the route. If you move up to the ball, it's okay for you to move up to the ball and then move. Go get to the ball and then go to the basket.
Now wait for the ball to come to you. You get the ball. You go and strive. You go get the ball. And that would have been a really that would have been a highlight. That would have been a highlight play.
That would have been a highlight play, but instead now they've run down the court and gotten a point, and that was a momentum play right there. That's a swing play.
That's a swing play. Yeah, that's one of those swing plays that we call, because they also didn't play good defense on transition getting back.
Johnny Davis in the chat. Salute to you, man.
Yes, our first round path pick in the building. Salute.
But yeah, the idea there is the idea is concrete. It's just that I wish Randall would have at least come up to the ball. You had all that space in the paint already.
That's right. That's right, Hassan. Not enough English on that pass from the French guy. I like that one. That was good.
Not in a shot. We done already had enough. You know what? He needs more French on the shots, because if he was shooting with more French on the shots, maybe we'd get, FIBA Fournier.
Yeah. Bro, our defense sucks. That's what agent says.
Currently, yeah.
At least, especially in transition.
It's looking really bad right now. May 4th, you're absolutely right. Bridges has been killing Randall so far.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Not enough English. You're right. I said that English, but yeah. Too much English on that pass. What was the ism that I said? The Jedi-ism? Oh man. Big-handed task.
Oh, big-handed task, yeah.
As we come off this timeout here, here's Burks over to Fournier, back to Burks here. Here we go. 8:45 here. Knicks down by 4. Here's Fournier now. Fournier passes to Randall. Randall thought about the 3. He has Plumlee on him. Now Randall passes it to Fournier. Fournier now. Back step for 3. And he hits it. Nice shot there. So 3 for Fournier. Step back 3. 67-66. So 19 points for Pepe Le Pew with 7 to 10 from the field. Here's a bounce pass to PJ. PJ, ooh, that should have been a blocking, but Burks went flying, no call. The refs are letting them play. Be a little physical here. 69-66. Here's Barrett. So Barrett over to Fournier. Oh, you can't pass in the air. So turnover. Here's Rozier. Rozier. Not enough English on the game for Fournier. 71-66. He turns the ball over. He hits the 3. Now he turns balls again. My God, give and take. Here's Randall. Randall stops. Randall against Plumlee. He's reluctant to shoot, but now he shoots, and he nails it. Yeah, Fournier. Yes, good one there. Here's Rozier. So Knicks got to play some defense, get some stops. Rozier now back to Bridges, back to Ball. 10 on the shot clock. Bounce pass stolen there by Knicks. Got a fast break, but there's a take foul. I wanted to see Mitchell Robinson in the fast break there.
Give me one moment. I gotta check something. It's not a
Clear path.
Yeah, I was hoping it was a clear path. Buddha Namaste in the chat. Salute, brother.
Salute. Yes, indeed. Let's see. I think there might be a timeout from the Hornets. Or a challenge. Let's see. Ooh, that might be a clear path. It's a common foul. Okay. All right, Knicks would inbound the ball here. 7:15 here. 71-68. Charlotte up. So here's Randall now. Randall, jab step, back to Burks. Burks now driving. Burks gets in the paint, puts it up, and he rims out there. Bad luck there for Burks. Here's a lot of contact, no foul. Here comes Bridges. Bridges up in the air, and they're going to call a foul. You guys got to call it even both sides, guys. That should be, he was passing the ball here.
Yeah.
They're going to give him free throws. Wow. Come on, officiating. Come on. Don't start. It was a quick pace, clean game. Don't start with this. Bridges misses the first. Chef Dan?
Ball don't lie.
Yeah. Has another free throw coming up. And he hits the one. So 72-68. 17 points for Bridges. 6 of 8 from the field. And 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Here's Burks. Over to Barrett. Barrett needs to get going here a little. 6:40 in the 2 mark. Here's Barrett back to Randall. Now Randall, job step. Randall's driving underneath the basket. Passes to Fournier. Fournier now, and shot clock violation. No, they just got it off there. Robinson comes up with that rebound. So they get another possession, Knicks. They got lucky there. Here's Randall. The crowd boos him. Over to Burks. Open look. They misses. So they missed that there. Now you have to sub and gain Obi. This is the time you bring Obi in. And here's a shot. Here's ball. Passes to Rozier. Wide open for 3. That's off the mark. Randall comes up with the rebound. So Randall, bounce pass to Fournier. He only passes to Fournier. Fournier hits the 3. So Knicks within 1. Yeah, with all these 3... Here's Ball keeps his dribble over to Plumlee. Back to Rozier. Rozier has empty. Rozier ate Burks' lunch. So I think you got to make some changes now. Guys are getting beat off the dribble. 5-38. That's fatigue. Remember, this is close to game 70-something of the season. Rozier hits the first one. Got to make some changes. Got to bring some fresh legs, guys. And Randall still stays on the court. Hornets made changes. Kelvin. Salute, Kelvin. Ah, he's playing
Salute, man.
blackjack.
Yeah,
Make
nah,
some
he's
money. Make
playing
some money. He hits 2 free throws. 74-71. Here's Fournier. Over to Burks. Burks back to Fournier now. Fournier driving. Fournier had position. He got fouled. Are they going to count it? No, I'm foul on the way up. Lisandro, salute. So Fournier will go to the line here. Kelvin making some good money there. And he hits the first one. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head, Kelvin. Good luck. And he hits both free throws there. (74-73). Knicks down by 1 here. 5:23 here. Rozier back to now Montez Harrell in the game. Here's Bridges. Bridges over to Martin. Martin now. Martin drive. Martin puts it up. And he right over Julius Randle. 76-73. So 5 minutes exactly here. Here's Burks over to Randle. Randle jab steps. He has a mismatch with Rozier. But he looks to pass and pass it to Burks. Burks for 3. Now this team is shooting too much threes now. Here's Rozier. Rozier's pushing. Rozier stops. Over to Oubre. Back to Rozier. Rozier back to Oubre. Oubre shoots the 3. And Oubre hits the 3. So the opposite, 8 of 24 for the Hornets for 3. The Knicks are not doing that well either. Here's Randle for 3. And Randle hits a 3-pointer. So good timing. Hopefully cuts it to 3. Hopefully this is a good sign here. Oubre for 3. Oubre back-to-back 3. Here's Burks over to Barrett. Barrett hasn't gotten any points, I think, in his third quarter. Here's Burks. Burks over to Barrett. Barrett over to Fournier. Fournier now driving. Baseline. He got in there. He missed it. But Martin comes up with it. Man, he had a good chance there. And Randle gets the goofy foul. This is so frustrating.
Why? Because they're tired at this point.
They're tired. You got to make changes. Charlotte did it. And look at Oubre coming in there. Back-to-back threes. They got fresh guys in there. So there's a timeout on the floor, Chef Dan. Hello, Carlo. Salute from the Philippines. Good morning. Good Thursday morning in the Philippines. 9 a.m. in the Philippines. And Carlos is with us, watching with us along, and the beautiful country of the Philippines, always watching with us. We salute you guys.
Salute. Thank you so much, Carlo, for joining us.
Yeah, they got to make some changes, Chef Dan. They just can't have that large mark. And we're not saying not to play him either. We know we need them to play, but get us some changes, fresh legs. Come on.
Every time you
does this. This is Buddha Namaste says D up. We need a D up. Yes, the defense has been a little bit not so great tonight.
This is just so depressing, man. I'm waiting. You know what? You just gotta wait until the commercial break is over, and hopefully some changes are made.
I know what change I want.
Let's really restore the feeling.
All right, we'll get back here. So the Hornets are up 82-76. No problem, Melvin. I understand. Come on back. I understand. We understand.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. But I don't think you want to hear Randall doing the calls here.
Nah, you really wouldn't.
Oh, I got the ball. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. Broom. Here we go. Quickly's in the game. Jericho Sims, Fournier, but no Obi. It's still Randall. But here comes back door there, but Fournier comes out with the reach and he grabs the ball here. So here comes Julius gonna shoot the three. And Randall hits the three-pointer. Broken clock is correct twice a day and he hits it. 79-82. Here's Rozier. Back to Kelly Oubre. 16 points for Julius Randle. 6 of 11 from the field. Here's Montrezl Harrell over to Rozier. Alley-oop to Harrell. Harrell, good job by the Knicks. Here's Martin shooting for three. And that's in and out. Misses. Rebound by Randle. Randle needs to push. Let's go. The guy's up. Now he's lingering. He's lingering with the ball up. Randle feeling another three. And that's in and out. Halfway down, but came out. 82-79. Here's Martin over to Rozier. Over to Bridges. 12 on the shot clock. Bridges now trying to assert himself. Bridges look like he's ready to attack. 7 on the shot clock. He rises for mid-range. That's an air ball. Here comes Randle with the ball. So the battle of Randle and Bridges. Here's Randle. Got fouled. Would you keep the mic up while you're on the bench?
That would be the plan right there. Just have him mic'd up.
So Randall will go to the line here. So Randall is actually laughing. Okay. That's a good thing. He's smiling. They're checking to make sure if it's a 3 or 2 shot foul, Chef Dan. It's a 2 shot foul. He misses the first free throws. Got to hit those free throws, guys. Got to hit those free throws. Those are free points. He has another free throw coming up here. He hits it. So Knicks at 80 points. 82-80 with 2:15 here. They need something to get the crowd, because right now the crowd is kind of quiet. Here's PJ Washington. Ooh, with Euro steps. Went at Randall and he finished. Knicks need some sparks here. We need a spark going. So 46 points for Hornets in the paint to the New York 24. Here's RJ. RJ needs to get going there. RJ's been quiet. RJ has Harrow though. That's a tough task. 7 on the shot clock. Now RJ dancing. RJ passes it to Fournier. Fournier has it. Fournier has to shoot it. And he nails it. So circus shot, Fournier nails it. So he hit a 3-pointer. Big 3 there. Knicks down by 1. Maybe that's something that ignites the crowd here. Here's Harrell. Harrell over to Martin. Ball now. Back to Oubre. Oubre. Bounce pass to Martin. Too easy. The back door again. Haunting the New York Knicks here. 86-83. Down by 3 with 1:10. Quickly. Here's Fournier now. Fournier gets the screen. Bounce pass to Randall. Randall now. Open for 3. And that's in front of the rim. But Jericho Sims comes up with it. Right to Fournier. Fournier driving. Back to Sims. Sims. Over there. And Barrett. And they're going to say shot clock violation. Bucks and the Lakers and the Knicks need to combine. We got timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor, Chef Dan.
Knicks down by 3. It's a very close game, like Vegas predicted. So the what was the points? The points given 1 point, right? 1.5 point.
No, it was 3.5, if I'm not mistaken. I'll get it right now. Give me a 2 second. No, 2.5 points. There's the 2.5 point spread.
That's a possession.
Yeah.
This game is gonna come down to wire.
Randall's going back to the locker room. Randall's going back to the locker room. Wonder what happened. Yeah, that's what happens, Chef Dan. You'd never eat convenience store or gas station sushi because you end up like Randall going to have to leave to the locker room.
Yep. Can't be eating at gas station sushi. That don't make no sense.
Reports are coming in. He has a bruised ego.
They're just gonna wrap it up right now. They're gonna wrap it up and put some ice on it.
As the crowd gets loud here with 54 point. Chef Dan, I hope you're stretching, getting ready because you have to close it out, my friend. The closer. As Toppin is in for 54 seconds here in the third. Here's Ball. Ball, top of the key. 16 on shot clock. Now he's going to make his drive. Passes it to Washington. Washington. Oh, blocked by Jericho Sims. The walls of Jericho. But right to Martin. Martin again. Washington. The good ball movement by Charlotte. 88-83. So Burks, Quickly, Sims, and Toppin in the floor. Here's Quickly now. Quickly now driving. Quickly stops. He still keeps his dribble, though. He has Washington all over him, though. 7 on the shot clock. Quickly over to Fournier. Fournier now spins. Fournier step backs for 3. And that's in front of the rim. Oubre comes up with it. So Knicks are getting too much relying on that 3 and taking wild 3s now. Here's Ball. Ball 4 seconds. And right to Harrell. Harrell. He got fouled and counted and won. So Montez Harrell is becoming a pin in the rear end for the Knicks against the Knicks here. At 6'9", he should not be doing this. And Fournier got in the way of Jericho Sims for so Hornets closing out this third here on a 6-0 run. An opportunity to close it at 7-0. So right now they're up. It's 90-83 here. And 91-83. Jericho over to Burks. Now Burks will have it, and that's it. We'll come to the fourth quarter. 9 in time. We go to the fourth. So Knicks has a 4-game winning streak on the line, looking for 5. going to that fourth quarter. We need to get RJ going. He needs to get in the basket, in the paint, get some buckets. That also would help Mitchell Robinson also get some stuffs and some putbacks. And I think they need to do that and get away from that 3-ball mindset that they had in that third quarter. It gave it and it took it.
Yeah, this was you can see you can see it when this team it's designed up and they settle a lot for threes. They have to find some way to keep consistently cutting to the basket. IQ had some good moments there where he got that floater off and he was able to get to the line. RJ consistently in that second quarter was able to get to the line and get to the basket. Obi, he can pressure the rim, get to the basket, and he's even willing to lob it up to Sims or Mitchell Robinson, as we saw earlier as well. It looked bad, ending that off that and then the third quarter there, giving up that run to the Hornets. But it's not. The game isn't out of hand. We can always punch back. This is the fourth quarter. This is the time.
Yeah. Yes. I'm really interested to see what happened to Randall. But he just went back to use the bathroom.
Fournier has 27 points on the night so far. 9 of 15, 6 of 8 from the 3-point line. 3 of 3 from the free throw line. So Burks has the ball. Burks topping quickly. McBride and Sims. They get it to quickly. Drive in. Gets it off to Sims over to Burks. He misses, and what do they call? An offensive foul. So Martin just took the charge. He drew a charge on Burks. Mitchell Robinson comes in and Sims sits down. It has not been a good game for Jericho Sims so far. Ball has it, defended by McBride. Gets it over to Oubre for 3. That's off the mark. Knicks fighting for it. And ball saved it inbounds to the Knicks. They throw it up, top in, over to Burks to McBride. McBride for 3. And that's off the mark. Nice, like the nice quick options right there. Ball has it. He's driving, kicks it out to Oubre. Oubre's driving. Floater is good. So 93-83. They've built a 10-point lead on the Knicks. Quickly has the ball. He gets it over to Burks. Burks dribbling around the perimeter. Gets it to Toppin, curling around. Toppin. He's curling, fumbles up the dribble, gets it back over to McBride. McBride's pass is knocked out of bounds by Martin. So now ball has it. Ball's driving, takes a floater, and that's good. Hornets have now built a 12-point lead, and Thibodeau calls a timeout. He is irate.
Well, here's what sucks. What I'm seeing here is your second unit is cold because you've been sitting them on the bench for so long. McBride, Toppin, they're cold. And the Charlotte second unit has already been in the game. And they're warmed up. They're ready to go. They're ready to challenge and the starters. And meanwhile, our second unit is exactly cold. Can't go to the well too much. They go to the well too much with that. As we are in a timeout.
You're absolutely right. This is right now it's looking like a bad Thibodeau game. Julius hasn't been particularly bad. Feels like a bad Thibodeau game.
Mm-hmm. That's true. RJ needs to wake up. RJ needs to wake up here. He was playing well. He's just a little quiet right now.
May 4th, you asked why does Quickly always leave his men to help the post? If you see that he's doing that a lot, then that's 9 times out of 10 a design for the defense. You'd have to ask Thibodeau for that. As we're returning back from commercial break. $95-83. They inbound the ball to Toppin over to Burks. Burks bringing the ball up. Burks, he gets a screen from Robinson over to Quickly. Quickly pulls up for 3, and that's good. So Manuel quickly hits the 3. And, the Hornets are moving fast. They pass it up to Harrell in the front court. Ball has it. Mid-range shot is good. 97-86. Quickly has the ball. He's now defended by Martin. He's asking for a screen. He's going to the paint. He kicks out to Burks. Burks for 3, and that's good. So 97-89. Knicks are fighting back here. 9:40 left in the 4th. Oubre over to Harrell. Harrell to a curling ball. Ball kicks out to McDaniels. McDaniels takes the floater, and that's good. Washington. So 99-89. Quickly has it. Gets it over to Burks. Burks gets the screen. Now back to Quickly. Quickly asking for a screen from Toppin. He's double teamed, and he is fouled. So Hayward is sitting down right now. They get it over to Quickly. Quickly drive in the paint. Layup is good, high off the glass. So Quickly got the last 2 buckets for the Knicks, 99-91. Ball has it, dribbling around. He takes the cut, he's driving. And, get the tough layup and the foul. So did Quickly get there in time? No, he's still moving. So Ball with 19 points, 11 assists, and 3 steals. Converts the 3-point play, 102-91. Quickly bringing the ball up for the Knicks. Gets it over to Burks. Burks has it. He fakes the 3, now gets it over to Quickly. Quickly back to Burks. Burks takes the 3, and that rims in and out, fighting for the rebound. and Hornets knock it out of bounds, so it's still Knicks ball. 8:37 here left. McBride sits down and Barrett comes back into the game. Gets it over to Quickly. He's dribbling. Takes the floater. Got it. And the foul. So Quickly is heading to the free throw line.
All right, let's go.
Quickly to the line. Converts the three-point play. 102-94. Knicks down by 8. 8:30 here left in the fourth. Ball has it. Kicks it out to Martin. Martin to Washington. Washington's driving. And that's a turnover. Knicks come up with it. Live ball turnover. Barrett has it. Barrett driving. And Barrett is fouled on the floor. That's another foul on Ball right there.
It's not no free throws though. But four fouls on Ball, Jet Dan.
Yep. Quickly has it now. Quickly, the double team is there. Gets it over to Barrett. Barrett to Toppin for 3. But Mitchell Robinson fighting for it. Harrell comes up with the rebound. Ball has it. Pulls up for 3. Front of the rim. Martin comes up with the offensive rebound. Ball another 3. Front of the rim. Quickly comes up with it. Quickly's running. Quickly slows it down. Quickly. He pulls up for 3. Top of the rim. Oubre comes up with it. And they call a timeout. (102-94). Knicks down by 8 with 7:45 here left.
Let's see the timeout here. Let's see. Oh, Randall's back. Yeah, he just had the bad sushi. Maybe you could bring Randall. He probably feels a couple of pounds lighter.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that was a bad shot from IQ there. He has to be more smarter on that. But he felt that after that 3-point play, he might have thought he would, those are the type of
It's
play
one of those,
quickly.
yeah.
I can already hear Mayforth's keyboard pounding hard.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, as we're still in a commercial break right now, like Hassan Delgado said, man, it's 8 points, 8 minutes. We're at home. Let's defend our house. Argo, it hasn't seemed like it so far, but hopefully they still have a run in them. Hopefully. As Buddha Namaste is praying to the ancestors. Darnell, yeah, it's gonna be bad. But then again, you know what? I'm not even gonna say that. Who knows? We'll see. As Mitch is in the game, Burks, Barrett. Who else? Plumlee's back on the court for the Hornets. Randall's back on the court. And Quickly's on the court. Rozier has it, gets it over to Washington. Washington gets the screen, now gets it over to Oubre. Oubre to Rozier. Rozier calling for Plumlee. Gets it to Plumlee. Plumlee. He's driving. Plumlee. Hook shot misses. Barrett with the rebound. Barrett bringing the ball up the court now. Barrett driving. And layup is missed. Mitch fighting for it. Mitch comes up with it. Mitch. And that was a lot of contact there. They get it over to Plumlee. Plumlee to Rozier. And Rozier gets the reverse layup. 104-94. Quickly has the ball now. 7 minutes here. Knicks down by 10. Quickly gets it over to Randall in the post. Quickly gets it to Randall, to Quickly over to Burks. Burks for 3, and that's good. So Knicks down by 7, 104-97. 6:40 here left in the fourth. They get it to Plumlee. Plumlee over to Bridges. Bridges over to Oubre. Oubre to Rozier. Rozier for 3, and that's off the mark. Robinson with the rebound over to Randall. Randall bringing the ball up the court. Kicks it to Barrett, and Barrett with the slam in transition. 104-99.
Let's go, folks. Let's go.
Knicks have cut the deficit down to 5. Rozier wants to slow things down. Gets it over to Bridges. Bridges. He's dribbling. Gets it over to Washington. He fakes it. Actually, takes the 3. Misses. Quickly comes up with the rebound. Quickly bringing the ball up the court. Quickly driving. Floater. And that's a goaltend. 104-100. Quickly has got the crowd in it. Ladies and gentlemen, Quickly has got the crowd in the game. And that could have been a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, that should have been a goaltend. 3-point play right there.
What's happening here?
They're challenging it.
Oh, they're challenging? Okay. That's potentially a 3-point play right there. Buddha, you're absolutely right. I got the bubble guts right there. That's a goaltend all day. And that's a 3-point play. Isn't that us all? Misko Jaskovic. Salute. Hassan, you're absolutely right. Now we're cooking. Now we cooking. Now we most definitely cooking. We most definitely cooking.
I don't know. I think they're going to keep that call on the floor. I have a hard time seeing them reversing it.
I don't see them reversing it.
Here we go. We got 2 bald referees and a fake comb-over referee.
So it stands. It looks like it stands. Yep.
Both thing, the goaltending and the foul chat stays. It stands.
Yep.
And they lose a timeout.
Yep. Quickly at the free throw line now.
It's about time we get some
Converts
calls.
the first one. Converts it. So 104-102, Knicks down by 2 with the 8-0 run here in the last minute. Rozier has it defended tightly by Quickly. They get it over the ball. Ball kicks it out to Thing over to Rozier, wide open for 3 in the corner, and Rozier misses. And they come up with the offensive rebound to Washington for 3, and he hits it. 5:20 here left. Knicks gotta take care of possessions like those. Made a nice fight back. They get it over to Quickly. Quickly, he pulls up for 3, and that hits the back of the iron. Ball has the rebound. Ball, he's dribbling, he's driving, kicks it out to Rozier. Rozier, defended by Robinson, gets back to Ball. Ball to Plumlee. Plumlee driving on Barrett, and what do they call a foul on Barrett? Or no, what is it? An offensive foul.
No, it traveling call.
Oh, travel. Okay. And he sits Quickly for Fournier.
Oh, come on.
They get it over to Fournier, over to Randall. Randall fakes a 3 over to Fournier to a Thing over to Barrett. Barrett for 3, and that's off the mark. Ball has it, bringing the ball up the court. 4:35 here left. They get it over to Bridges. Bridges in the post, kicks out to Ball. Ball faked it. Now he's driving back to Bridges. Bridges driving. Bridges kicks out over to Washington for 3. That's off the mark. Fighting for the rebound. Burks, and knocked out of bounds by the Hornets. Knicks come up with it. Burks has it, gets it over to Barrett. Barrett gets a screen over to Randall. Randall, sidestep, 3. That hits the side of the rim. 4:04 here left. Ball has it. Ball driving, kicks it to Plumlee, and Plumlee with the easy dunk. And Knicks called, what? Is it a timeout on the floor? Yeah. So they're back up by 7. We're in the timeout.
Yeah, Burks didn't even rotate. It wasn't gonna help anyway if he would have rotated.
It's not even that. You saw, I'm like, all right. After Quickly gets pulled out, how many possessions have you seen so far where they generated paint pressure?
None. Everything's freaking threes.
Salute,
Eric.
Salute to you.
Luis, salute. Luis Danny, salute.
As the Knicks are also in the bonus as well. Barrett has the ball over to Fournier to Burks. Over to Barrett. Barrett driving, kicks it off to Randall. Randall's driving. Randall, he get fouled and one. Randall got the bucket, heading to the line to try and complete a 3-point play.
Come on, Randall.
So Randall with 19 points on 15 shots so far. Converts the free throw, 109 to 105. Knicks down by 4. 3:38 here left. Ball has it. He gets it over to, he kicks it out to Bridges for 3 in the corner, and that's good. So no one was there to defend him.
Yeah.
Hedging too much, 112 to 105. Knicks deficit is right back to 7. Burks has it. He kicks it out to Randall over to Fournier. Fournier's driving. Layup is missed, but he got fouled.
Why are they going to everyone drive clogging the paint? They gotta defend the perimeter. That's what Mitchell Robinson is there for.
Exactly. Fournier misses the first one. Barrett's having a word with Tibbs. Fournier to the line. Converts the second one. 112 to 106. So, Ball has it. Ball gets a screen, pick and roll over to Washington to Bridges, and Bridges cutting baseline and got the windmill dunk. 114 to 106. Burks gets it over to Barrett. Barrett gets a screen. Barrett kicks it out to Randall. Randall, he's driving, kicks it out to Barrett. Barrett pulls up for 3, and that's good. Or what do they call? An offensive foul?
Oh, man. Offensive foul. Burks is getting cooked out there, man. He's missing a lot of assignments.
So, Ball has it, trying to slow things down, 2.5 left. And is it pickpocketed? Fournier almost had it, gets it over to Bridges. Bridges in the corner, turnaround jumper. That was just a lucky shot. 117 to 106. Knicks down by 11. Kick it to Fournier. Fournier driving, spinning on Martin. Layup is good. 108 to 117. Knicks down by 9. Ball bringing the ball up the court. Ball dribbling the ball. He kicks it. Oh my gosh. Everyone was ball watching and he knew it and got a man cutting baseline. Barrett kicks it out to Randall. Randall's driving and he got fouled. Randall hits the first one, 119 to 109. Misses the second one. Knicks down by 10. Bridges gets the rebound over the ball. They're bringing the ball up. Yeah, this is about it. They get it over to Bridges to a cutting, and they missed the layup. 123 here left. Randall bringing the ball up. Kick, and Fournier touched it last. Let it go out of bounds. That's the game.
Yeah, season over
Fournier's
there.
just smiling about it. Yeah. And the Knicks somehow would get a turnover back. Barrett bringing the ball up the court. Barrett driving. And what do they call? A foul. So Barrett heading to the free throw line. Misses the first one.
Missed free throws, terrible substitutions, too much three ball.
Converts the second one. Knicks down by 9. 1:10 here left in the fourth.
Not playing to their strengths.
They get it to Bridges. Bridges bringing the ball up the court. And they let an easy dunk down. 121 to 110. Get it to Barrett. Barrett's driving, and he got an easy dunk back. Get it to Washington. And Fournier fouls him. Timeout on the floor right now. It's 57 seconds here left.
I don't get it. I understand you wanna you went small. But okay, this is what bothers me with the coach. You wanted to do small, you went with that. But you didn't want to try Toppin and Randall. I mean, or throws play Sims out there, because they are, even with this small lineup, Burks got killed backdoor. Burks got killed backdoor over and over all game a lot. So you pull Serical Sims, and I understand you want to teach these guys a teachable moment, and you sit them when they make a mistake, but you got Burks. How many times all fourth quarter he got burned? It's like, oh, look, Caputo's in the audience. Man, that is crazy.
Salute to my guy in the chat, Frankie Calise.
Frank.
Salute. They inbound it, and Bridges gets fouled, so they're sending Bridges to the line, and Tibbs looks upset at something. Oh, is that OC? No, that wasn't OC. That was Lorenzo Carter. See, Lorenzo Carter, a giant in the building. You're going to see him behind Thibodeau.
I saw him. He has that pink, that colorful windbreaker.
Yep. Bridges converts the first one. Knicks down by 10.
Boy, Dari Ablin is getting a beat down by Andrade on the AW. God, he's like a punching bag.
Who?
Dari Allen. Derby Allen. Darby. Yeah. He's getting his butt
Quickly
kicked.
gets a layup. Knicks down by 9. Bridges has it. They get it over to Martin. Martin over to Rozier, and he gets fouled by Randall. converts the first one. Knicks down by 10.
Let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks.
Converts both of them. Knicks down by 11. Gets it into Barrett. Barrett running the ball up the court. Barrett driving. Kicks out to Quickly. Quickly over to Randall. Randall pulls up for 3. That's off the mark. And that should be the end of the game right there. As the Hornets are just passing it around to generate the last shot.
That sucks. Season over mathematically.
Yep.
So now the Knicks play spoilers.
Julius Randle sticking around for the end of this game.
So mathematically, the Knicks should be. That's it. That's the season for them.
That's it. We needed to win this game in order for us to, in order for the Knicks to continue fighting for a chance at the play-in. With this game, we are mathematically over.
Don't reach in for them. $125 to $114. We fall to the Hornets tonight. It's just a little bit frustrating because beginning part of the first half, you had them going at will to the rim, scoring, attacking the basket, points in the paint, and then it just was another third quarter and fourth. The Hornets reversed it. I'm pretty sure they must have. The Hornets must have like about over 50 points in the paint easily. You know, again, this is the type of things that frustrates us with Mitchell Robinson. You know, you were talking about he was doing some great things, offensive glass, and his rebounding, and then you have a second half like this. Like this, that was what I was talking about, his inconsistency with him, and it's not on his fault. I'm not saying that it's his fault. I'm just saying that he needs to show himself a little more. And also, you know, I hate losing too. Shot clock violation. I dislike losing. I hated losing as well. And also, Barrett was a little quiet. I don't know, because the offense took him out of the game with the third quarter shooting so much threes between Fournier, Burks, and company that were just, you know, we lived and by it. Yeah, it went in nice in the third quarter, but we missed some in crucial times. You know, it's a little frustrating because Emmanuel quickly didn't have quite a good game neither. Although he didn't turn the ball over much, but he wasn't impactful with his shots. He tried to get the game. He tried to get the game and the crowd in. He did, and then when he was just getting situated, then they pulled him for Fournier. So I don't know. There's a lot of. It looked like they weren't in the right page all night. You know, the decision making and the response by the team. What are your thoughts? Like a quicksand, like especially the second half. The first half was different. It was a fast pace. It was really fun, but then like the second half adjustments was like, I'm gonna stick what I know all season, and I don't know. What are your thoughts?
This feels like all in all a bad coached game.
Yeah.
It feels like a game that I don't think the Knicks. This might have been the first time really that, you know, it was like it didn't feel right, you know, watching the beginning of this game. You said the first half was fun for you. It only got fun somewhere around the end of the first quarter, the beginning of the second quarter, because certain substitutions were being made. But prior to that, Hornets went on somewhat of an 11-0 run or something like that to start the game off. When you have something like that going on, you're seeing it. It seems like everyone is just stuck in mud. Felt like everyone was just a tick off from the jump. So now it's like, what can you do to help these guys? You know, help them get an ebb and flow going here. It's and then the substitution pattern got worse. You're trying to play certain guys longer than usual, which that's always been our complaint with Thibodeau. But today you clearly see it that, you know, it just looked bad. It was just bad. And then you look at some of the stats, some of these players, and it was a bad Tibbs game. It was a bad Tibbs game when you look at the minutes distribution. Alec Burks played 40 minutes tonight. Julius Randle played 35. RJ Barrett played 38. Evan Fournier played 35. Mitchell Robinson played 33. And granted, I know you said Mitchell Robinson didn't have a good game, but Jericho Sims didn't have a good game either. So it was, you know, it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't. He went right back to the guy he knows in Mitchell Robinson. Robinson has a night, 6 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal and a block. Alec Burks, 12 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, but he has 4 turnovers. Julius Randle, 21 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. 7 assists, like you said, comes with 3 turnovers. We were turning over the ball a lot. RJ Barrett with 3 turnovers, and he has 3 assists. So he's a net neutral there on the assist to turnover ratio tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Evan Fournier, he had 30 points tonight, but it didn't feel like he had 30 points.
No, it didn't. He missed a lot. How many? I bet he must have shot like 20 shots.
Surprisingly, 30 points on 10 of 16 shooting.
What? That's like one of the most misleading stats.
It was literally the most misleading stat. Like, and you, like, I know someone had put it up. I think it was either May 4th. He's like, yo, Clyde is really going after Evan Fournier tonight.
Yes, it was.
You can clearly see why. But you can clearly see why. Like, we're losing this badly, and you have this efficient of a night. How?
Yeah, he wasn't. Hey, the only thing I could say about that, Dan, Chef Dan, and everyone listening to the chat, if he put those numbers on paper to a GM and you present it to another team's GM, it looks nice. It looks great. You know, 30, X amount of 30-point games. You know, he's shooting over, league average 38% from 3-point land. You know, all that beautiful.
You could give him the current lead. He's the 3-point record holder within the season
with the Knicks.
Yeah.
And that looks beautiful. Like Hassan said, Fournier, and I think that helps us remove that contract. I mean, he wasn't, he didn't Kemba Walker it. He still put some numbers. They played him. This is the reason why they play him, folks. This is the reason why, as much as all of us say, why don't they sit him and why don't he's not there? It's for that reason. And they go, nah, I don't see why. Yeah, this is why, because he's at the end of the season, he's still gonna have his numbers and stats. He's gonna still have good numbers and attractive enough to move, for another player with that contract to fit in with remember, we have 7 draft picks in the next 2 years. You catch some picks, Fournier, see you later. You want to take Noel out of here, with all that. So that's why it's good. Yes, it's good that he had that 30-point game, but didn't feel impactful. It didn't feel like nothing.
It's not impactful. You look at it, right, and I think some of these plus minuses, they're misleading right now. When I think they should dictate something else. Who was our least impactful player, like the worst worst plus minus tonight, is Miles McBride. He has a negative 11 tonight. Tied for second worst, Jericho Sims and Alec Burks, both of them with a negative 10. According to the plus minus, our best player tonight was Mitchell Robinson with a plus minus of 2. And right after that is RJ Barrett with
And I
the
felt,
negative one, with the
and I
minus
felt
1.
both of those players were non-assistant in the second half.
It felt like both of those players didn't. Yeah, they really non-existent, and more than that, this is what I'm coming to, man. It's to this point. Julius Randle cannot be on this team anymore,
They
and
play
this
so
game is the
different.
reason. Wait,
Yeah.
and this game is the reason why you don't keep Tom Thibodeau as your coach anymore.
Yeah, they play so different without Randall on the court, and like you said, maybe because and the thing is, what the sad thing about it, Dan, is when Randall's not on the court, like when he had the hamstring and you force him out, Thibodeau could coach this team though. You saw that, in the Miami game, in the Charlotte game last week, even the Hawks game, he got a little stubborn with a couple Fournier for quickly, so forth, for all that. But when you move Randall out and he has to use his players, he actually could coach this. There is room. And I understand if you want to go ahead, if you want to still say he cannot, don't want him back as a head coach, I'm fine with that too. But I still think in a crazy world, I think Thibodeau could still coach this team, but not with Julius Randle though. They can. I think instead. Remember how we were saying either Randle or RJ. Yes, that's another one, but I think you cannot have Randle and Thibodeau both on this. If you're planning,
yeah. Because this is my thing, right? And you hearing all the things that were going on and the things that Randle was doing and how Thibodeau was giving him the free reign. The reason why I can agree with you, and I don't know, maybe it's just I'm in the moment right now. It just feels like this is really just I put this loss on Tibbs.
Yeah,
right tonight. I put this loss on Tibbs tonight.
Yeah. Okay,
really looking at it, the rotation I think is the number one reason why we lost. Because at a point right now we're 70 plus games into the season. We know who our players are. If you're not rotating to help us out, then you're putting it to the detriment of the team. So you lose this game tonight. But all in all, I understand why you say you want to keep Tibbs, because that same type of carte blanche he gave to Julius, right? To be who he wanted to be. And you see that it's not a good thing, and that's why people want to remove him from the team. If he gives that same responsibility to another guy who is better for the team, i.e. RJ Barrett, that could very much so help out the team. But Julius Randle can't be on the court anymore. And crazy enough, even we didn't play the Randle style of ball today, where he's posting up and things of that nature. It wasn't like that too much, but man, it just, especially after the game against the Chicago Bulls and the way he left the court, and we haven't heard anything about any reprimand. That's what I truly felt like this game died tonight, because no one cared, because it's like no one cared. No one cared.
Maybe
they tried, but no one cared.
Maybe that's what we seen on the floor. Because we did see a lot though, Dan, and it was an alarming effort. We saw a lot of standing around, a lot of backdoor cuts that guys weren't contesting. Guys were like, I'm not gonna move, or I'm not, making business, what they call business decisions. A lot of the players were out there making business decisions, and that kind of stuff that you put on film, that's not gonna let you. Hopefully, with these remaining 5 games, they see that, and those players that were on the floor making business decisions, they need to sit. That's it. It mathematically is done. You know what? It's okay, guys.
But see, here's the crazy part: we don't have the players to sit as much players as we'd want to. I'd love to, like, oh my god.
Okay, you let me.
You know what? You know what?
Even if we lose, Chef Dan, let me real
Yeah,
quick,
at this point, yeah.
Even if we lose, Randall should sit. Burke should take a couple of minutes off to sit. That's 2 players. And maybe you want to sit Fournier a little bit. So now you got, let's find out what the hell, who the hell and what the hell is Archidiacono could bring. You know, that's okay with that. You play some of these young players, and if you have to bring maybe one player up from the G League on a 2-way, bring one of the players up here. You got Amir Sims, you have MJ Walker, something. Let's see what we got. For those 2 players, just 2 players. And maybe you want to play Fournier and Burks a little bit of minutes, but you can't don't not go past more than 20 minutes with these kids, with these 2 older veterans. That's it. Shut them down. Play these young guys. It is what it is. We're not. What are you going to be the toilet? What are you going to finish? Half a game out of the play-in? I mean, what that makes you what? The tallest dwarf in the circus? Come on, enough. Play the guys. Let's see what we got there. Let them go out there. Even RJ minutes, you might want to diminish it a little more. Instead of having him 30, let him play 25, 26 minutes, 27 minutes. We know what we are. We know what we got with RJ already. We know where he's ascending. Now it's time to play these other guys. Let the other guys, even if they phase out in the 4th quarter. You know what? We want to see them to play. Feed them the kids. Let them go out there. Let them have fun.
I understand that, but there's only so much positions you can do that with, because the G League is still having their season as well.
Of course, I understand that, but you still got guys that are sitting there eating bench. They got, Archidiacono. They got
Gibson's
guys
gonna be playing a lot more games, but this is my thing. For me personally, I wouldn't sit RJ down I wouldn't shut him down, and I wouldn't shut down the minutes. I'd still give him the same amount of minutes. It's just that now at this point, you're not playing with Randall anymore because Randall shut down. That's it for the season. You got your incentives. You got your incentives. RJ, you're gonna take the head of the snake completely, and now we're also gonna experiment with you in game. With the on-ball shot creativity. Now there's going to be some possessions where, if it looks like you're just chucking it up, that's fine, because we want to see what you could do as far as on-ball creativity. We're going to keep stretching the limit with that. Miles McBride, even if you're outmatched right now, we're going to keep playing you some minutes, because you got to find the offensive rhythm. Quickly, we might have to start you.
I'm with all that. I'm all fine with all that. Going forward, here now is the time to do it, and let's not leave nothing to imagination all summer long. Give us something here to see. Show us something, and I wish they would have done this 5 or even anywhere from 5 to 10 games ago, because it gives us more of a sample size. But I understand. I could see a little bit of the proverbial reason why, because he doesn't want to show that he was mismanaged this roster that he was given. So that's why there's a lot of things behind this, because the media, starts talking, he should have done that games ago, he should have done this and that. So that's probably why he's going to wait. But now 5 games or 6 games left, you got to see what we got in these young guys, and to see where we need to either start the off-season program with some of these second-year players, or and where we need to go and address in the draft first and foremost before we think about free agency or trades. So it'll be interesting to see with that, But we'll be here Saturday. Definitely tune in. We'll continue calling the basketball games, because that's in our blood. We bleed orange and blue. On one, me on one arm, and we're Knicks fan, diehard, no matter what. We don't abandon them because they're mathematically eliminated. No, we still love this team. We still, we're passionate. We love this team. We're going to continue, dissecting and seeing everything of this team and going through the ups and downs and the highs and the lows. But now they're going to play spoilers. Now it's going to show me. Go out there and be spoilers. Make the Cavaliers go into the play-in tournament. Show us something.
And not only that, this is the last thing I want to say. Adam Silver, you had better have been watching, because we did everything correctly.
Right. Exactly.
We did everything correctly. Every other team has made a conservative effort to tank. Some of these other teams have tanked from the beginning of the season. We fought all the way to the end.
Right.
We did it correctly.
We did it correctly. We gave you guys. We gave a competitive roster, a competitive effort night in, night out. Despite losing, we had a lot of games where we had a lot of 20-point leads evaporate. And they kept playing the same players hard. They kept playing hard. They kept playing for this head coach. They just didn't say we're waving the white flags. We're gonna tank. It's a tankathon. They didn't do it They didn't do the disgusting 2 years of tanking the Philadelphia 76ers did. Affecting the seeding, making the product boring. So NBA front offices, Adam Silver, the other clown that comes out with the goofy smile to show us about the
Mark Tatum, yeah,
him, that clown. So whatever needs to be done, I'm not saying nothing, but I want to see a Patrick Ewing type of lottery this year.
You ain't even gotta freeze all them envelopes. Get us anywhere to live. 1 to 5.
Yeah.
1 to 4. 1 to 4.
I want if you
4.
know what, take that pressure off of us. Give us the number 2 pick. You don't have to give us the number 1. Give us the number 2 pick.
Yeah.
And if you want to give your darling Lakers the number 1 pick, fine. I'm okay with it.
But you can't. No, you can't. You want to know why? That
They
pick
don't own
conveys.
it.
Oh man, Jerome Peralta, sorry. Salute to you, but
Jerome, salute, man. Yes, Jerome. Sorry, man. Sorry.
I'm just
That's
thinking
right.
of
He's
him.
our Laker
Yeah.
fan. Yes, and yes. Thank you. That's right, Jerome. We're thinking about you.
Oh man.
Yeah, we're definitely be back. We're not going anywhere. We bleed this team as long as this team has a hoop and they play these games. We're here, man. We're here. We're more than we're here. We breed this team, man. We breathe it. We love it. I'm not saying we're the most best, but we love this team. Like everyone else that does that covers these teams. Everyone that does a Knick program, regardless if we don't agree or disagree with their points or their point of views or their content, the way they cover the teams or their opinions. But at the end of the day, we all love this team, no matter what.
Yes.
No matter if it's MBK to CK to Knick Fan TV to everyone up and down the circuit here that covers the Knicks. We all love the Knicks. At the end of the day, no matter what, then that's all we want to do. We want to see this team win. That's it. We're tired of we're tired of talking about the 94 dynasty that they were just one final, 2 finals appearances and just a lot of heartbreak. We want the title already. We want the Larry O'Brien title. We want to hoist it. We want to, get our rings on opening nights. Yes.
And we know that starts off with having those intense battles, and the only way you have those intense battles is you have the requisite talent on the team. You could always sign requisite talent on your team, but the best way to do it is drafting it and developing it. So
that's what's more sweeter. That's more sweeter because then you have the naysayers says, "Oh, you had to trade. You had to go bring this guy in order to win a championship." That's why we want to get it right. Let's draft. Let's develop these young kids. When we win it, let's win it with our own. And everyone forgets those Golden State Warriors. They won their titles with their homegrown. And then you bring in the assassin. You bring in someone else who wants to join and say, I love what this young nucleus did. I want to win I want to make it easy and come with you. Win titles like Durant did with the Warriors. That's what we want to do. We want to model that. So all in all, we'll be back here to Saturday. We'll definitely be here back Saturday there. Will join us. We also are going to be this weekend. It'll be the WrestleMania weekend watch along and play by play both nights. And and guess what? We might have a Mets watch along either Thursday night or Friday night. Or maybe both nights, depending on what the guys tell me what they're going to do with their wrestling program on Friday nights or whatever the case is. But the Mets, we will be doing the Mets watch along. Remember, it's all New York centric, all New York sports all the time. So salute to everyone here. For myself, Chef Dan, we wishing you a beautiful, blessed night. Thank you for all the likes. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. We love the support that you give us with all the likes and man, that we really appreciate it and loved having you guys on with us talking basketball. And it's not over. We still got 5 games, and we're still gonna be calling it with passion. The introductions, the lineups, the calls. We're gonna get pissed off, irate, excited for anything the Knicks do, because that's what it is. So from me to Chef Dan, guys, have a good night. We'll see you next time here on the Return of the Knicks podcast and watch along. Peace. Zion, he's the saver of Knicks Twitterverse.